See that I kind of got you on here as humanly, physically, possible. And something in, the words. Just make sure they're inserted however you want them. If it's grammatically correct, just rearrange them. You got the picture though, and just go with it. There you go. Okay, that's what I meant. Though, I was thinking that I'm gonna treat this also like I'm a damn kid pretending like have when I was a kid done this very same shtick. Anyway, I want to say I view myself like a lot like Howard Stern without the extreme sexual perversion stuff. I mean, I'm a pervert quite a bit, but this is no place for that, in my opinion. But so but other than that, the cussing, the vulgarity, the in your face, and the cockiness. You'll hear a lot of cocky stuff with me, and it's going to be all true. So there's that, and then, but I do have a plethora of knowledge regarding things. Media except for I'm a little out of touch with the Twitch crowd and stuff, so I'm kind of dipping my toe in that one pretty well, and you'll find that I am quite elegant at times with my eloquence, and sometimes I rhyme with no reason. And all my jokes they come in layers. You hear me make the Shrek reference of my jokes are like what an ogre's onion parfait. Yeah, it sounds delicious, doesn't it? Ogre onion parfait. I think it sounds great. Kind of makes me cry thinking about it, Just a little bit, not like a full-out snot sob, but like it's kind of like like a Native American Indian standing in front of a field full of trash in the 70s or something. You know what I mean? Not to be specific, or 69-ish. Not that let's go see if that ship is S-class. If it's an S-class, we're trading. But it has to be just that and nothing less. And then we will land. That's what kind of got us in trouble with the deal before, is re-entering the atmosphere. So the good news is, I mean, all of it's data, right? So that's something I picked up from someone that saved my life. It's good data, and so we can use that. And as it would appear, let's see, where would be? There we be. Well, it's got to load a little bit anyway. I do gotta get closer, but I'm not gonna do that right now. We're gonna go over here. Whoa! Don't shoot him. Dude, what the hell? Damn it, Bobby. Alright. So, what I was going to tell you about I am a little bit excessively overconfident, and that's just because I've got insecurities like other people do, so just take it for what it's worth, and I'm just a scared little kid inside, just like everybody else is. We're just bumfuck going around in this little world, and the only thing we got to hold on to is the air. So, it's all good. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing on a string. Either way, I am awesome, and I piss excellence every morning. What do I do with my hands? All right. Sweet. I didn't look at it at the bottom. I'm just gonna go ahead and go for the. Typically, you can even look through your visor at the wall downstairs and see. He's a B class. Thank you. Come again. Let's see. We're putting it to the test. I'm going through all the non-direct stuff like teleporting and stuff. Alright, let's go land this puppy.
You've had plenty of time down there. You better have your act together by the time I show up. Otherwise, I'm going to be really, really not mad and just handle it the way it is. Whatever.
Oh, it's good to know. Good to know. Could we, anytime now, really? Anytime. Should I go down here? Should I go down to the base down here first and let you load it? Loading. There we go. You got to get a little bit closer. A little bit closer now. A little bit closer now.
Whew, that seems like no time at all.
And it's coming. It's coming.
I'll get there. I'll get there.
So much. The computer is going to get so much relief from the. Oh, I was looking at the wrong one. Okay. So much when we delete that, you know, it's just gonna be like, oh, thank God, the relief I have. Yeah. So about that. Might not have saved when and anywhere in the process. I might not have got back in and out of the ship, for sure. And well, that's all right. You guys didn't get to see how I created the thing, so I mean it'll be a little bit of base building, but you saw the end result. We can do it like Bob Ross's show, but in reverse. And then yeah, shut up with that silliness. And meanwhile, we'll talk with the GPT bot and see what the secrets of the universe have to offer us. Son of a bitch, that is kind of pain in the ass, but oh well. That's okay. I had blemishes I wanted to, redo anyway. I mean, and I got to say this shit because after all, like I told you, oh okay. We're going to do one of those, huh? Alright. It's going to be very trying. Oh, you son of a bitch. Damn it. Alright, Beavis. He wants to play games with me, You want to play games with me? I play games with you, man. I will. I am playing the game. This is a game, Drops. No. Save it. Son of a bitch. It's gonna come in handy. That's too much on. A sloppy start. So it took some juice from the deal that you can't apparently reattain by just leaning up against the wall anymore or whatever. It just kind of stays there. That's the level over there. Still kind of bad start. Real low. It saved that part, but it didn't say. You gotta be kidding me, man. Damn it, Beavis. Holy cow. This is a mess. Just a mess. Here we go. We'll just go over here. We're gonna delete it all anyway, so it doesn't fucking matter. Like on Dustbane said, "Hey, boy, if you wanna, okay, but it's okay then." Oh, what, what, what? Oh, you're so funny, you're so great. Damn it, I knew it was going to do that. What base has it got me building in? Here, on. That'll work. Stop. Damn it. Yeah, like that. Alright, stop that flashing. I'm going to get epilepsy. You keep doing that shit. You can't. It doesn't work like that. Well, it might just start. I don't know what that means. Alright. Hello. And away. Come on. Get it going. Get it up. Hello. Oh, shit. You gotta be kidding me. Really? You're. Oh, wow. Oh, I hate you guys. Just sucks so bad. I'll have to come up with alternate shits like this. The effort. Oh, really? So it's gonna be one of those days, I see. Alright. Are we having fun yet now? Let's get to the GPT bot. If you guys have any thoughts or stuff, but I'm gonna ask it No Man's Sky questions. We can deviate if you want to, but you know, for episode would be a neat little game to kind of keep it that direction. Let's see. Well, let me get back to it. I think I've made a dealio. Yeah. Dealio. It is a bit discouraging to lose your space station, right? And not being able to get out there. It's okay. Because we're going to get to a point where everything is a waste of time and nothing is a waste of time. So, what does that mean? Well, if everybody had superpowers, then they wouldn't be super, would they? It'd just be normal human shit, like being able to lie. Or name things is what they originally called it. Yeah, the man upstairs gave us a superpower to name things. We could even call a telephone a fucking cow or Gandhi. Of course, it wouldn't be, but we could call it that. And that's how we were given it, right there, right? The unknown. Well, you know, there's so much stuff about consciousness right now. I've actually been talking to the GPT bot about consciousness quite a bit. And, you know, because that's fringe science, scientists hate that word, though. Science is science. It's bad programming. Just call it fringe science. Science is science. It's you know, there's different field lines. You know, just a willy-nilly, you know, you got to draw a line. You know, that's the whole thing. Science is all about holding back our impulses and different things, like make sure every step of the way is solid to step on, you know. So, you know, understanding. Now, keep this in mind too. This is very true. Without quoting literature, there's an old English guy that apparently said something about with wisdom comes sorrow. So, and that is very true. As you get, you know, more compassion for other people and things like that, you know, you just, you know, that. But that's the thing, is that when you're standing in the light, the dark is the easiest to see. And the dark is usually all you see, especially if you're an archangel and you're staring in the face of demons, so that way the people behind you don't have to. That's, you know, well, there's only one archangel, right? That's so they say. No, not the general public. That's just, if you do your own research, though, it only mentions one in the collective of not to include any Catholic or Apocrypha kind of stuff. That may be a mistake. That may be incorrect. I like to think that it's all data. I'm going to take it all in consideration, and I will not detach it from its source. That's important to keep in mind. Of course, I know. It says, I challenge you to look for deeper meaning and more complexity in the simple. So you may think that I'm saying stuff that, yeah, duh, we all know this stuff, but yeah, you may, the guy next to you may have went all his life knowing everything that surrounds that particular thing, but it's that capstone that we put on it there that finally everything makes sense. And then you never know. You can explain it. I was going to school to be an educator, and I as entertaining that possibility, and I never did complete my degree, so don't give me crap about it. I already we already got that behind us. Anyway, the a lot of the strategy I was thinking about, I'm understanding from my peers is that I could explain the same thing using the same steps 900 times and you wouldn't get it necessarily, but not because of any fault of your own or mine. But it's just something about the way you learned everything previously or something, or that influences your consciousness and way of learning today, that I could change just a word. I could change the word the, or even just pronounce it different. The, maybe next time, But for some reason, that's what it was the catalyst for you, and you understood it. And that's the important part. It's not a matter of what you say and how you say it. It matters how it is received. Because that's if you're trying to go into a conversation not just to be argumentative, then it matters only what it's to be perceived. If it's not just for strict entertainment to watch people get drunk on TV and argue as they live together in some house or whatever, then yeah, it's all good. It's all good. I just want to let you know, give you a little mindset. Everything's important. All things are related, and there are no coincidences. I see our sundial is still going unfinished. I wonder who's to blame for that. Let me go find out who's responsible. And who else is building around here? Oh, wait. Well, that's why they don't make a mirror in this game. You can't make a mirror in this game. Because then you would be responsible. It's like, oh, is that guy? Damn it, I see him all the time when I look in this window. Always looking back at me, mocking me. Doing the things that I do in reverse or mirrored. Wait. Would I even know what that word means if I did not understand the concept of the mercury plastered piece of glass before me? It's called quicksilver, I think. Huh. How about that? I'm pausing to wait to see if I hear any brains exploding on the other side. No? Nobody? You guys all knew that? Okay. Would you guys please stop acting like this happens every single day? Oh, yeah, well, maybe not. So, I don't believe... where did I put the teleporter? I think I put it right there. Oh, is it there? It is there. And I put it there, remember, to teleport. Well, maybe not. Maybe it might have gone recording. To teleport to the base up there. So, maybe it hasn't loaded yet. Let's see if it's there to teleport to. This might be a large, long fall after we get there. But, there it is. So, maybe our pyramid is safe. Cool. And we still haven't asked any questions about the to the GPT bot. All right, let's think something. Prediction satisfied. Oh shit! Whoa! But hello, mate. Not always satisfied. Let's do it again. Sweet. The teleporters. Well, it might not be up there. As it was sitting on the platform. It's still probably a direct result of not getting in and out of my ship. Oh, there, goober. Well, I was worried about getting everything all lined up, straightened, squared away for our fun times together. Hey, look, it's like I'm in Puerto Rico. What the hell does that mean? Never mind. Jeez. Boom! Through the face. That's a fast way. Sweet. Well, there's a visitor. I have a visitor. Yeah, that's great. I don't need to talk to any visit with any visitors right now. But I do need to be on my game when it comes to all I got to do. Let's see. Wait, no, I can't do that either. Well, maybe I can. Yeah, I should be able to. I just grab my ship. All I gotta do is grab my ship and I can pop in it. I won't take off. We'll sit up there and get a better assessment of what's going on. Which, it might be behind me. So, oh shit. I hit the fan. Well, okay. So it's be to my right. And it'll be right there. So I should be able to look. Stay looking that way. I don't want to call it. I mean, I can call another one, I guess. Go up there. So, probably. But I like falling, though. I do. And, jumping out of airplanes. Airborne! Hoop! Love that shit. It's cool for me. So, this might have to be a part, where I go, I don't really give a shit whether you think so or not either. Just, with no offense meant, I just, I'm having fun. I'm having fun. I might fly up there, though, after this time. I don't do anything immediately like that. Think about it a little bit. Alright, so it's going to be right over here. Should be. Oh, fuck. I might be able to do it with the... damn. Let's judge that. Maybe I should just look down. No, I can't be right either. It did seem like I dropped in no higher. In the deal. Doesn't matter. We'll go the ship route this time. We had enough playtime. I mean, it's fun, but gotta get shit done. Yes, I realize this is entire waste, but this is the way that I want to waste my time, not the way other people want me to waste my time. Which is not a waste of time. Right? Because I'm enjoying life, having fun as best as possible in the miserable situation. I'm not just kidding. I'm just kidding. I mean, I'm not, but I am kidding, but it is. That's why people can't tell when I'm joking, because I'm serious about what I'm talking about. I mean, it is, but you gotta laugh at these things, or you're gonna fucking cry every single day. That's cool. I mean, it's not cool, but I'm good on that. That's our thing. All right, here. Who wants to see? I asked the AI also. I'll just give you an example. We'll go to the end of my rare facts section that I asked it about some rare facts, but it gave me at first like the 18 quintillion planets and stuff like that you might, probably, or most likely, everybody knows that by now. It's in the game, even in the dialogue, so if you got any kind of so I said something like, here, I would like first to just give you an idea how I talk to the thing. I would like first of all of my bases to always have hidden entrances and exits that are clever and unique when compared to anything that has been done thus far in the game. To give you an example, I have two examples actually. One of them, I simply build and disguise the entrance with various techniques like using objects that the player character can walk through physically in the game if they want to, but it does not appear as a surface or something that they normally would be able to walk through. So it disguises the entrance with an illusion that is intangible and only known to those that stumble across it by accident or have been instructed as to where the entrance is. Another example is creating a very small entrance or gap between objects that would seemingly be noticed here. This is the reason why I bring this up, because I have that example here, if you didn't see it before. I'll go on to explain it real quick, and then I'll give you its response. Between a gap between objects will be easily overlooked by humans as a gap in the programming, so much to the fact that like two items might not be able to be placed flush together to one another. Although it is a misconception, because you can put them flush, and as we know, even overlapping. I did not add that even overlapping part, but as we know, is a misconception. It is possible for humans to be encouraged to think, though, that based on this placement or immediate design examples, that perhaps encouraged to think based on this placement or immediate design and examples of that particular example would be building a wall outside of a storage unit, like this. I'm going to show you here, that has a gap between it. And in order to verbally do this, because you can't, this chat GPT, you can't give it a picture or anything like that. It'll tell you. It can't see pictures or see any visual images on the internet whatsoever. It only goes by the text that's out there. So, and there's more complex things to make it a vocalization, so it's got to be text. Anyway, another wall behind. Let's see, a particular example will be building a wall inside the storage unit that has a gap between the storage unit and the wall, and as the human immediately looks at it, they see another wall behind following along the outside of that particular storage container that would lead them off. So the human might actually naturally think that there's nothing to it. However, if they did end up walking in between that wall space and that storage unit and follow around the storage unit and continue to do so, they will find themselves in a place that is impossible to observe from the exterior, and they will find themselves in a place that has an opening to the rest of the base. Now, when you give me examples back, this is my instruction to the GPT bot. Now, when you give me examples of bases and their aesthetics, I would like to avoid recreating any examples that I have given you or things that I've done before. With that said, I would be interested in hearing variations of the concepts in which I presented already, perhaps in another text, but not right now. Though, if you can give me the parameters of creating a base in lower or outer orbit of the planet with a secret entrance, let's say. Keep in mind, I have over 2,200 hours logged in this game, and I am far from beginner, so such things as gathering resources and planning and things like that are not necessary in your response. And because he has given me that, and so that's my instruction to tell him not to. So before I get to the response, and the only reason why I may not even read it, because the only reason why I was doing that was to get an idea of how it would respond to such instruction and stuff, not necessarily to receive the answer itself, and just wanted to see how I might manipulate my words so that way it would satisfy the equation, if you will. So here's the wall in question. I mentioned it before. I don't know if you guys seen it, but you can slide down here like you're coming in hot and just hit the wall. You don't even really need to be looking at things. You could back, if you have a controller, you could do this. And I could do it with this, but not very well. But you back into it, and it'll funnel you. And that's what we're kind of creating with the pyramid up there. So that way you can fly up into the bottom of it, and it'll push you. All you got to do is keep the direction held or the button pressed, and it'll push you into here, and no one can see you from in here. And if they were right there, they might be able to see the hole, but I can't fix that right now, or I can probably fix it right now, but I don't want to. But still, even when I tried, I couldn't move that block over to there, and it just was not letting me in without using free placement. And I try to stay away from that because it'll make your buildings look distorted when you don't want them to. If you want them to, then that is the way to go. So here's the place to make your stand. These walls are upside down in a unique color that you can't actually have in the game. Apparently, well, you obviously can because it's here, but it's not one of your presets. I still haven't figured that one out yet. But this is how you slip in there. Oh shit! It didn't. We're running into loading issues because of all of the detail, but that is, obviously a easily overlooked thing, especially with this bright door in your way, right? So if you're looking at it, you're gonna go, oh yeah, well I'm getting out of that's part of the problem. I'm getting out of this play area. So if you're looking at it real quick, you're gonna notice here's the door, here's the entrance to the thing, and that is gonna drop you all the way down into the control center area where you're locked in, and this is where this is hidden. So I don't even have a door. I mean there's a door, obviously. Anyway, probably should reconsider that. But for those who take a quick glance at it, it might look like it's all locked up, but it's not. And all you have to do is look around and you'll find it. So here's just one of every plant, and then 5 extra weed plants. Speaking of weed, some smoke. Anyway, so here's the cool thing. Some other building tips. This one you're gonna love. While we're still contemplating, I feel this is essential to understanding cool questions that you might think would be cool to ask the GPT bot to help you build and stuff, or come up with. I'm even asking it for help on the album. Come up with palindromes and stuff that I want to create a puzzle for this music album I'm putting together. It's pretty fun. It's pretty neat. Anyway, here you can pull all of these sentinels up here, start agitating them and get them to come up here. And even though you're badass or whatever, all the shit that they drop gets funneled right to you. It's like my mobile. I usually just lean up against a hill to do the desired effect and fight them uphill or whatever. Just basically the same thing using natural terrain. But I kind of made one for myself. Here I can just stand in here all day. And if the shit gets too hairy, then I got all my vehicles surrounding here, and that can do. I can turn him on to AI. Turn his AI on and he'll fight with me or whatever anytime, but there's no way that's going to happen because I'm too ridiculous right now. Well, not that, and I have it kind of on, I got the auto items and builds thing. So when you have that on, it gives you free ammunition. So I haven't been using any of my own ammunition. So that's kind of the thing. But just to demonstrate the agitation, you get a little frustration out, and when you stand up here right on top of this dome, it's the perfect distance just to get them right inside their comfort area. They usually start firing at you when they get to about that a little bit inside that lip, that right there, but they will easily give up on you like this guy has if you don't make yourself readily available. So, ship. That's another thing. This is a great. What I often found myself liking to do is just, like I'm a comic book collector at heart. So a lot of times in any collector likes to kind of sit amongst their collection. At least from my experience, I do. My friends that collect, or former friends or whatever, they do too. It's just kind of a neat ambiance to it. So, with that said, I'm in the wrong menu. And I like to pull out all the different things that you can pull out and just kind of let them roam around and stuff. The creatures, you can only let one of your deals run around, but you can park all of your ships right out here and switch them, and it's kind of fun to do that. see what. So I do it pretty often. I'm not going to do that probably here. As a matter of fact, I'll get the tiniest ship I have possible for maneuverability purposes as we go up there. Oh, wrong deal. It really... Oh, I love that guy. That little guy, he's awesome. It really would be... It really would be this guy. And then with most visual as well. Used to have a name for him, but now I just call him A. We don't want to get stuck underneath that shit. It'll have us in our cockpit all day. Fucking have to restart. Show me what you're working with. Look at that. Okay. Oh, hold on a sec.